Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Crab Rave. Good morning, mini Motorways. We are off to Beijing for today's daily challenge with no motorways and double destinations. Ooh, buddy. Oh, that's going to be it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a good, fun time. Much like we had last night. Oh my God. Last night we had a ton of fun playing Mass Effect Andromeda on stream. A grand time was had by all, or at least by me. And listen, it's my channel, so if I'm having fun, then god damn it, it's good. Good morning, Samurai Sam, redeeming the Crab Rave.
Samurai_Sam cheered
God.
1 bit. Goog, Goog, he's our man. If he can't do it, the samurai can.
Hey now. That's mean. It's accurate, but also mean. All right, this red house right here is not going to be able to support this business all by itself, so we'll give it a little bit of help right there. Samurai Sam and Little Because are here taking over for Hulkamat as the Goog's primary cheerleaders. Hulkamat was here first. Thank you to Hulkamat for that. I would also like to send a very special thank you to our good friend Parlor Ghost. Parlor Ghost, in case you haven't known, in case you didn't know this, Ghosty. First of all, we're going to take 2 traffic lights here. Second of all, we're going to go back and we're going to hit this button right here, tinyurl.com/ghostbubble, because goddamn Parlor Ghost does a lot of good stuff. Ghosty made a ton of emotes for the channel. She also made the Good Morning Mini Motorways YouTube thumbnail, which, listen, there's like 399 of them on YouTube. It's very true. Ghosty is tremendous. I mentioned that there are 399 of those. Well, after 400 episodes of Gimmicks, which, like, not an exaggeration, Monday is gonna be the Good Morning Mini Motorways 400th episode spectacular. After 400 episodes, I kind of felt like it was time for a change. But I fucking loved I love the YouTube thumbnail that we have now. So I went to Parlor Ghost and I said, hey Ghosty, can you do it again? And Parlor Ghost fucking did it again. That looks so good. I'm giddy. It's probably not good to be giddy over a YouTube thumbnail, but goddamn, that looks good. That looks so fucking good. I'm very happy with that. That's going to be the YouTube thumbnail starting Monday, which will be episode 400. 400 of these ridiculous things. Thank you all for being here and watching and not telling me to stop doing it. Yet. Eventually people will get sick of it, probably, maybe. But the beautiful thing about Mini Motorways, and this is what I tell people, like, I've gotten friends hooked on this game, I've gotten coworkers hooked on this game, and I tell them the same thing about it. Mini Motorways is not a game that you'll play for like 6 hours straight, or at least, not in my experience. It's a game that you'll play for 45 minutes every day for the rest of your life. And that's pretty much it. It's a wonderful game. Every daily challenge feels a little bit different. I love this fucking game, is what I'm getting at. All right, let's take another bridge. We have no more bridge. Now we have 1 bridge, so that's good. Mic needs to move. Speaker needs to get turned down. There we go. Oh, it's cold. It's unseasonably cold. After, like, I don't know how it got up into like the 90s, I feel, earlier this a couple of weeks ago. Not even a couple of weeks ago, like last week it was in the 90s, and today it is chilly. Sam somehow got through the 90s without putting on his AC because Sam is just weird. All right, these blues are going to come over and down to here. We've got to get yellows off to this plaza as well, which is probably fine. We can just do, something like this, and no, you're gonna go down that way. You are gonna go here, and you're gonna have to swing out like so. Well, Sam, it's true that you have fans. You'd have more fans if you streamed more regularly. Everybody go follow Sam. Sam's a good streamer. But anyway, you come over to here. This business is, this double plaza is basically fine. This one tucked in here is okay. 29 Celsius is 84 Fahrenheit. That's hot. That counts as hot. It doesn't count as, unseasonably apocalyptically hot. Or, speaking of the apocalypse, how fucking orange has the sky been in New York lately? But it's hot. And if it's humid, it's worse. It's not a good time. Oh, this thing wants to be a circle now. That's gross. Not a fan of that. I don't know what, if anything, I'm gonna do about that, but it's definitely gross. These reds are gonna come down here. You're gonna point out this way. We've got an awful lot of red coming down to this business and very little going over to the circle, which is unfortunate. Can I? Here's a thought. And I don't know if I can actually do this, but yeah, let's do this. We're just gonna run you up this way, like so. And then these two, yeah, we'll do that. So these two reds will sneak their way down here, become a 4th and 5th right in here. We'll slightly restructure this red road. Okay, so we've got 3 reds coming down to this square and 5 reds going over to this red circle. That should be fine. That should be plenty of reds. Little Because just followed Samurai Sam because I burned him. So listen, some good-natured joshing among friends is always a good thing. One hopes. I'm reasonably confident that if I actually pissed Sam off, he would tell me. So it's fine. It's totally fine. He'll beat my ass in Magic the Gathering on Sunday, most likely. Although the last time we played, that's not what happened, but now I'm gloating again, so maybe I should shut up. Maybe I should shut up just a little tiny bit. All right. You are a green guy right here. That's totally fine. You can come in this way. This light blue gets my bridge, so I probably need another one. It's not like we're going to get any motorways, so bridges become bridges are always important in any level with any amount of water, but this situation, yeah, bridges are very, very important. Now then, this is kind of a problem. I guess for right now, we can just sort of drop these dark blues into here. I wonder if it might be worth having a roundabout somewhere. Because we've got... Okay, I'm going to do something that's probably stupid, but watch. Here's my idea. We've got these dark blues right here, these yellows, and these dark blues up here. It's true, quote, that World Championship Wrestling was the stupidest group of idiots to ever be dumb anywhere ever. It's also true that I often have a dumb idea, so, All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, we're going to take a roundabout right here. Now this is okay, we're going to do this roundabout right here. This is fine. You're going to come in from the southeast. You're going to come in from the east-east. You're going to come in from the northeast. Okay? And these 3 clusters of dudes, I have to sneeze again. Shit. It's fine. All right. So these 3 clusters of dudes, some of them are going to come here and go that away. Others of them are going to take a very long and stupid road so as to avoid servicing multiple businesses. Look how stupid we're being. Doesn't that seem stupid? So we get 5 dark blue guys and 4 yellow guys into this roundabout. One spur of the roundabout goes west down to here, services this double plaza. The other spur of the roundabout goes all the fucking way up here, snakes around, avoids touching this because we don't want these things overlapping, and then goes down to here. That's gonna be fine. I say, taking a big sniff because my sinuses are stuffed because allergies. All right, hold on. Good morning, Shotgun Splicer. Hope you're doing well. All right, early returns on this ridiculous roundabout are kind of actually working. So it looks like I'm building the symbol of some superhero organization, or more specifically, some supervillain organization, but it's probably fine. Let's take ourselves a second bridge, put this red guy on the road. That'll be okay. You, unfortunately, are placed in such a way that you have just nothing to do, really. So, don't know how to help you. Here, let's, well, first I'm going to take this light blue. We're going to put it over there. Next, I think we're going to restructure these so that this red and these dark blues are not interacting. We want to do that. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Little because says Hail Hydra, which, listen, that's bad. That's not a thing you should say. They're Nazis. Granted, they're comic book Nazis with better iconography, but still, they're Nazis. Samurai Sam would like to know the Goog's top 3 dumb wrestler gimmicks. Oh, God, they're so... Okay, I'm gonna go with dumb wrestler gimmicks that I actually like. So these are going to be my favorite dumb wrestler gimmicks, not just the stupidest wrestler gimmicks. Because, listen, there's so many fucking stupid wrestler gimmicks. My top 3 dumb wrestler gimmicks that I actually like. I've already got 2 of them, but those are going to be my 1 and 2, so I want to figure out what my 3 is. Let's go with... We're going to take another roundabout, because this roundabout has been exceedingly helpful, and therefore all roundabouts are exceedingly helpful, and anyone suggesting that roundabouts are bad is actually wrong. That's how science works. Next, we're going to point these greens up here into this plaza. That'll be totally fine. Listen, buddy, if you right here want to be red or dark blue, that will be fine. We'll be totally okay with that. I said dark blue. I specifically said dark blue. It would be dumb to put a roundabout there, wherever there is. And yet, here we go. All right, these 2 yellows are going to come all the way down this way and service, well, pop themselves into this roundabout so as to better service this yellow business way the hell out here. No, there's no real point in traffic lighting this. These can just go into the roundabout and then over. That'll be fine. Meanwhile, you are light blue guys. So, unfortunately, the only light blues on the map are right here. So, fuck. Okay, here, let's do this. I'll put a traffic light right here. This is going to be awful. I already know what I'm doing, and it's the worst thing I've ever done. You come up here, you go out that way, we'll put another traffic light right here. God, that's atrocious. I hate that. And yet everybody go. Okay, I've got it. My number 3 favorite dumb wrestling gimmick is the Acclaimed, and specifically Scissor Me Daddy Ass. I fucking love the Acclaimed. Okay, so the Acclaimed are a tag team in AEW. They're 2 guys who weren't a tag team until they got to AEW, and they just got thrown together. It turns out they have incredible tag team chemistry. They're both really good wrestlers, and the crowd fucking loves them. And then, they got into a feud with Billy Gunn's sons, Austin and Colton Gunn. And as we've talked about on the channel, like this is not going to be new material here, but as we've talked about on the channel, Austin and Colton Gunn are the sons of Billy Gunn, and Billy Gunn got very famous as Mr. Ass, so they derisively called Austin and Colton Gunn the Ass Boys. And if they're the Ass Boys, then their father is Daddy Ass. Okay? Independent of this, the Acclaimed have a little like fancy friend handshake thing where the two guys, Max and Anthony, put their hands up in little scissors and they scissor each other. They scissor their fingers. It's silly and funny, but it's the Acclaimed. That's what they do. And eventually, at one point, Daddy Ass got aligned with the Acclaimed. And Anthony Bowens just shouted into a microphone one time, "Scissor me, Daddy Ass!" And it got the biggest fucking pop. And now they sell a ton of merchandise and they're super over, and they won the tag team championships, and they should be tag team champions right now. Anytime the Acclaimed aren't the AEW tag team champions is a time when the Acclaimed should be the AEW tag team champions. Oh god, let's take a third bridge. All right, problem. We have a problem, and the problem is this business. This business is in danger. We don't have... Yeah, this roundabout is very close to falling apart and killing everything. So, we need to not let it do that, basically, is what I'm getting at. I have two... Sam says purple, but these dark blue houses are right here not being used. That's true. I feel like maybe this super... Well, see, this super long spur right here also services the yellow circle, so I can't get rid of it entirely. I can, however... Well, if I snake this over to here and I traffic light this, that's actually just going to slow down everything else. And again, I'll say, I could roundabout this, but that would then, And again, we're going to say, So many hmms, shall we, Color perception is a subjective cultural thing. I suppose you have a point. You have a good and strong point. I feel as though I am on the side of the majority when I say that this is dark blue as opposed to purple. But hey, I could be wrong. Let us know in comments. I don't very often drive, engagement this shamelessly, but, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and tell us what color this house is. I see you out there watching. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right. We're off to see the wizard. No, we're, I do get the rule of my stream, my color. That feels a little totalitarian, but, I'm generally in favor of totalitarianism, so. Anyway, I gotta get back to dumb wrestler gimmicks, but also I gotta fix this roundabout situation, because Sam's right. This roundabout right here is totally gonna kill everything. So, let's fix it. How? I don't know yet. Haven't gotten that far. Okay, I have an idea. What if we can... What if we run all of the... We run all... that doesn't make any sense. Fuck. Alright, what if we do this? Everybody go. So now these two dark blues feed out here. They service this plaza. Yeah, this traffic light is already bad. This roundabout is already bad. You've already gone circular. Okay, that was a disastrous choice. I've made the worst possible choice. Good job. Good job, Goog. All right, here. What if... All right, I have a new idea. What if we kill this spur? We kill that spur entirely, and we redesign this one such that it comes straight down here. Up here, we have these 3 dark blues servicing this. Wait a second. Hold on. I have an idea. I think I've got it. Boom, boom, boom. You go down to there. These greens shunt themselves over this way so as to go around the reds, and now the reds and the blues are just the only thing coming in here. The blues go off that away. The reds come in like so. 3 blues service this, 3 reds service that. All of these come over to here. We take a little bit of heat off of that. Everybody go. Okay. That might or might not be good. That might or might not save everything. We might or might not be fucked. Okay, we're fucked. All right. Now, still got a problem, and the problem is this yellow. So, here's what we're going to do. We're also going to run all of these yellows right here. They're going to come out here. We're going to do this road right here, like so, and we're going to roundabout like this. So these yellows are going to come in here. They're going to supplement, they're going to service this plaza. Now, independent of that, we also have to service this business up here. That will be taken care of by these 3 yellows like this. Bing, bang, boom. You 3 are not going into the roundabout. You're not going to service this. We're not even going to create the possibility that these guys go to here or to here. Instead, everybody go. Everybody go. There's a dark blue there now. That's annoying, but fine. You point up that way. You 2 point out this way. You're okay. Everybody go. Okay. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Come to think of it, I think the reds into this roundabout don't have anything to do now? Is that right? That these reds don't have anything to do now? I think that's correct. Okay. So my number 3 favorite dumb, stupid wrestling gimmick is the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. They're amazing, and I love them, and I want them to win everything forever. My number 2 favorite dumb, stupid wrestling gimmick is Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, for those who don't know, is a guy who is very lazy. Like, his gimmick is that he is very lazy, and he does not care about anything. Except sometimes, when he tries, look the fuck out. Because when he tries, Orange Cassidy is a fucking tremendous wrestler. He comes out to very cool music. He wears a Canadian tuxedo and just a white t-shirt. He's announced as being from wherever, and he weighs in at whatever. But he is legitimately a fucking excellent professional wrestler. Sam, what is this ping you have put in the chat? I'm afraid. Okay. You have Googled what color that house is, and Google says it's purple. Well, Google and I disagree. It's okay. We can have a legitimate disagreement. I fucking love Orange Cassidy. He's an excellent wrestler. He's become like... He started... When AEW started and they brought in Orange Cassidy, people were like, really? You're bringing in this indie guy who... I mean, yeah, he gets over, but his gimmick is so weird and bad, there's no way it'll work for a national audience. And now, here we are, multiple years later, it has worked for a national audience, and Orange Cassidy is the beloved workhorse of AEW, who just... It feels like every week on Dynamite, Orange Cassidy's having an excellent match with someone, which is great. I love Orange Cassidy. I'm very happy for him. Question from me, your friend, the _Goog. The hell are we going to do about this double plaza? This double plaza is kind of fucked. It's a problem. So, we've got... Got a problem. Can I sneak a roundabout in, like, right here? If I can sneak a roundabout in like right here, a lot of our problems might go away. So if I can do that, then I can pull, say, you 3 dark blue guys into that. That'll service 3 more dark blue guys into this circle. Because right now this circle had only been supported by 2 dark blue guys, which is a problem. But you may notice we don't have any more reds. The reds are distinctly absent. We've got plenty of red. Like, the issue isn't throughput. All right, here's my plan. This is a dumb plan, but watch this plan. We're going to hook up these 3 reds so that they join and support this business. And that's going to leave these at least 3 reds right here. No. These 3 reds, like so, are going to come like that, and they're going to replace these guys servicing this business. There. Also, while we're here, we might as well get these greens involved to provide more support over this way. Okay. That seems reasonable. I feel like we've gotten something plausible done. Hey, question. What is... Oh, these guys... Oh, problem. Oh, I see a problem. All right, give me a bridge. Bridges are very important. Technically, these houses out here are connected to the roundabout and to this guy, which I don't want. I don't actually want... Oh, fuck. Oh, balls and pants. Okay. Shit, then. I can't do that thing I've done. Okay. You get out here. You get out here. I've got so much yellow going over here. I don't actually want any more. Want you doing that. I don't think I want this. I think I want to get more creative with my yellows. Hold on. This is a very finicky map, but I think we're going to be okay. You... What comes down here? Reds and yellows. Hulkamania. Okay. You know what? I'm going to disconnect this. I don't need this. Instead, we're going to run that. And that's going to be okay. And now once I run this, these can come from here. Because this swings out this way. Oh, wait, no. That means that, okay, I can't do that. Because these pull down from me. Okay, so... Huh. I don't want... Well, if I don't want this, then I don't need this roundabout. These greens can just take care of their own. But if I'm killing that, then I can replace the roundabout. These reds go up here because this system right here is isolated. Okay. We're in a good space. If this red business, and for that matter, this red business, if neither of these red businesses dies in the next 30 seconds, we're in a very good place. Unfortunately, there's fucking nothing that I can do to save these businesses. So they've just got to not die. Also, it just occurred to me that this dark blue is kind of completely fucked, which there's not much I can do about that. It's sad and unfortunate, but I guess... Actually, hold on. I can run one more house to it, which, I mean, look, I might as well. No reason not to. There. So that'll get another dark blue into there. That's all right, everybody go. I've done the best I can. Everybody needs to go now. This just needs to work. So my number 3 favorite stupid wrestling gimmick is the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. And my number 2 favorite stupid wrestling gimmick is Orange Cassidy. And my number 1 favorite stupid wrestling gimmick is The Undertaker. I'm sorry. As much as I love AEW, and I do love AEW, I'm a fucking mark for the goddamned Undertaker. Also, we've lost. But let me tell you about The Undertaker real quick, in case you don't know, or you don't realize, or you haven't appreciated yet. Here is the gimmick of The Undertaker. The Undertaker is all of this is kayfabe in canon storyline. The Undertaker is a dude who grew up in a funeral parlor, being raised by his half-brother's father, who he didn't know, and also his actual mom and dad. And one time, his half-brother's father burned down the funeral home so as to traumatically scar his half-brother, who it turned out wasn't actually traumatically scarred, but his half-brother's father made him think that he was. So as to psychotically and psychologically, that's the word I was looking for, psychotically and psychologically abuse him and train him to be a killing machine for the inevitable professional wrestling matches he would have against The Undertaker. Anyway, after the traumatic event of his funeral home burning to die, I said burning to die. That's not what I meant, but okay, that's the title of the episode. After the traumatic event of the funeral home in which he grew up burning to the ground, The Undertaker, who is a man named Mark with an exceptional tolerance for pain, decided to become a professional wrestler. And he decided that he would get into his opponent's head by pretending to be a dead man. Like, really, really hard he pretended to be a dead man. And because of his incredible pain tolerance and also occasional, and also his very close relationship with pyrotechnics engineers and every lighting controller in the company, he made it look like he could, appear from nowhere at will and call down lightning and blow up the ring once. One time The Undertaker just called down lightning and blew up the ring. But, not for real. But kind of for real. But not for real. Anyway, The Undertaker just fucking rules. I'm sorry. I fucking love the goddamn Undertaker. It is a damned shame that the actual dude who portrayed The Undertaker is a man in his mid-50s named Mark, who is a very wealthy white man from Texas and has the politics you would expect of a very wealthy white man from Texas. So, yeah. But anyway, that's the fucking Undertaker, and that's Goog's top 3. Number 3, The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. Number 2, Orange Cassidy, and number 1, The Undertaker. I love The Undertaker. All right, let's play Wordle, and we'll start with under. It's not under, and it can't be taker. We know that it can't be taker, but it can't be taken because there's no E and no N. It could be takis. It's not going to be this, but it could be. It's not. Okay. Well, we've learned something, at least. Oh, God. Okay. So there's an S and an A, and the A is the second letter, and the S isn't the fifth. Okay. That's a good start. It can't be pasta, because there's no T. It could be many, many things. It could be. But what is it, one wonders? It could be Sambo. It's probably not, but hey, it's not. Okay. But we have once again learned a thing. It can't be basic. It could be bassy. And you could say, oh, my voice got very deep all of a sudden. It became bassy. Should probably never do that voice ever again. It is, in fact, not Sambo. Good to know. Let's see here. So we got the B and the S in the right location. So I think well, this is interesting because, what could it be balsa? It could be balsa, like the very flimsy wood. We talked about balsa wood boxes last night. It's balsa. Yay. All right, it took 5 guesses to get the Wordle, but I consider this a good, successful Wordling because it didn't take 20 minutes. I would much rather spend 90 seconds and 5 guesses than like 20 minutes and 3, which is a thing that we've done. We have absolutely agonized over a 3-guess Wordle for 20 minutes at a time. Not today. Today, we got it in 5. We got it in like 2 minutes. We're fine. Okay. So, what on earth is the chat talking about? I know we were talking about what Trombone Dalek does for work. Smaller humanoids in the double digits. You teach like French middle schoolers, right, Dalek? Is that right? That sounds not French. I'm conflating you with something. We're leaving now. Thank you. I never looked at the leaderboard. That's a true fact. I did see that Sam dropped a GG in the chat. But we should take down this. We should go back to the leaderboard. We should gloat in our victory. That's what we should do. Revel in triumph, I bet. Top 15%. We have beaten Samurai Sam. We have beaten Parlor Ghost. Hooray! Victory for the _Goog. That is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks on YouTube, later today there is a new episode of Final Fantasy VI. As we continue with that, it is a wonderful video game. We're having a lot of fun with it. I will be back here on Twitch Monday morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for the Good Morning Mini Motorways 400th episode spectacular. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.